And on Cable 8 News, Washington State legislators passed a new bill today regarding same-sex marriages.
And we'll have all of the pregame highlights from the WSU men's basketball game. All that and more, Cable 8 News starts now.
Broadcasting from the Edward R. Murrow School of Communication, bringing you the latest news, local weather, and sports from WSU and around the Northwest. Cable 8 News. It's coverage you can count on.
Good evening, I'm Nicole Tenasket.
And I'm Shayna Schuster. Thanks for joining us.
A bill supporting domestic partnerships passed today in Olympia. The bill passed with a 28-19 vote and is now headed to the House. If passed, Governor Christine Gregoire is expected to sign the bill. The proposed bill will create a domestic partnership registry within the state. The bill would also increase the rights of same-sex couples. Couples would be granted hospital visitation and the ability to authorize autopsies and organ donations. Couples would also receive inheritance rights in the absence of a will. Registered couples would be required to share a home but would not have to undergo a formal marriage.
No reports of further damage have come from those affected by yesterday's broken water main in Moscow. Moscow Water Department manager Tom Skilorn says an estimated 20,000 gallons of water flooded the streets, leaving several homes without water for a few hours. Skilorn says the department turned off the water as soon as they could, but standing water on C, D, and Main Street still slowed down traffic. The line was repaired last night, 4 hours after the pipe broke at the intersection of Jefferson and E Street.
Sandpoint police say a bomb threat to a North Idaho school this morning was a hoax. Sandpoint, Idaho school officials evacuated the school around 8:30 this morning after they received 2 calls by presumably the same person. The unidentified male told the school secretary he would blow up the school if it wasn't evacuated within the hour. The school took the threat seriously and bused students to Bonner County Fairgrounds. The Sandpoint police chief says the building was checked and he doesn't believe there was a threat to student safety. Classes resumed a few hours later. Police say they have a few leads, but no suspects.
One man was arrested today after a drug bust in Spokane Valley. The Spokane County Sheriff's Drug Unit made the raid. Sergeant Dave Reagan says the deputies found about 150 marijuana plants. Harvested marijuana and a handgun were also found at the home.
Coming up after the break, Alicia Lackey will tell you if the sun will shine in your weekend forecast. Cable 8 News will be right back. And back to you guys at the desk. Thanks, Alicia. An agreement between WSU and 2 local restaurant owners will bring European-inspired cuisine to the future Palouse Ridge Golf Club. The agreement was reached with Terrence Michael Byrne and Frank Marriott, the owners of Pete's Bar and Grill and the Fireside Grill. Banyans on the Ridge will be located in the golf course clubhouse. The 18-hole championship golf course and practice facility is currently under construction on the east side of campus. Banyans is expected to open in April of next year, and the golf course is expected to open later that summer.
The 4th annual Week of Remembrance will begin tomorrow on the WSU campus. Several speakers will come to Pullman in honor of the week's events. Claremont McKenna College professor John Roth will be the keynote speaker on Tuesday at the Fine Arts Auditorium. Roth is also the director of the Center for the Study of Holocaust, Genocide, and Human Rights. The week will focus on topics related to the Holocaust. A Holocaust survivor and Bellingham resident will also speak throughout the week. The week's events include films, musical performances, speakers, and even open forums.
A Senate committee examined the tuition cap bill today in Olympia. The proposed bill would cap future college tuition increases in Washington. The current bill was introduced by Senator Mark Schuessler of Ritzville. If the bill is passed, in-state tuition would only increase by 5.5% a year. A similar bill is proposed by Governor Christine Gregoire, yet Gregoire's bill would cap tuition increases at 7%. The Ways and Means Committee plans to endorse one bill, which will go before the Senate for a full vote.
WSU landscape students have made plans to redesign the entrance to Pullman for drivers entering the city from the north. 3 groups of WSU students presented plans to the Grand Avenue Greenway Committee last night. Former Pullman mayor and current committee co-chair says the committee is spending its $50,000 in donations for the project to take place on Grand Avenue carefully. She says they are looking for support from businesses along the corridor. There are no specific plans for action, but committee members invited students to come back in 10 years to see how their designs took shape. Sean Michaels' class produced the